Hello, good evening. This is U.S. Immigration Attorney Sharifa Tharpe. I am back today to answer your U.S. immigration related questions. So go ahead and put your questions in the comments so that I may answer those questions. Now, I have a great topic for you, and it's going to be about stepchildren and step parents. Can a stepchild qualify for permanent residence? That's the green card through a step parent. And the answer is absolutely. Under immigration law, a step parent can file for a stepchild, and the stepchild can qualify to apply for a step parent. But there is something that you need to know. You need to know what under immigration law, who is considered a step parent and a stepchild, because it's not the same as what we think about in our day-to-day lives. So no matter when you no in our day-to-day lives, no matter what age you get, your parent gets married to someone else. You could be 60 years old and your 80-year-old parent got married to somebody. You would be considered a stepdaughter or a stepson. Under immigration law, though, a step parent who qualifies to apply for a stepchild or a stepchild who qualifies to apply for a step parent is different. So under immigration law, there's a stepchild and parent relationship when the parent marries the U.S. citizen or legal permanent resident before the child turns 18. So the child in the mix, the stepchild, has to be under 18 to qualify as a stepchild under immigration law. The step parent the step parent has to marry the child's parent before that child turns 18 in order to qualify to sponsor. But once you do, the great news is if you do fall into this category, the great thing about this is that no matter what age you are, your step parent could still apply for you. And even if you're a stepchild, so in this case, if you're a stepchild, you're under 21 and you're unmarried, you would be considered the immediate relative of a U.S. citizen. That means that your case would be faster than all the other categories in family immigration. If you're 21 or over and you're the stepchild of a U.S. citizen because you are under 18 when your step parent got married to your parent, the great news is they can still sponsor you. The sad news is that it's going to take a long time because now you're 21 or over. But the good news is you could still qualify through that step parent. If you're the step parent and your stepchild is a U.S. citizen who's 21 and up, guess what? That step parent can be sponsored by the stepchild who's a U.S. citizen and 21 and up. So isn't that awesome? That's an awesome part of this, is that it not only includes biological relationships, but the step parent-child relationship as well, as long as you meet those requirements under immigration law. So I want that to absorb for a minute. Now I'm here to also answer your questions. So go ahead and put your questions in the comments. And I have one here. What do I need to petition for my stepdad? My mom has passed away. So you still would have to prove, and this is a great question, very relevant. You still have to prove that you do have a relationship, that step parent relationship. So even though your mom, my condolences to you, by the way, your mom has passed away, there is still the ability to apply for your step parent by showing that you have there's a marriage. So by showing that there was a marriage, the marriage occurred before you turned 18. And so keep in mind that this is going to be the case when a step parent is even divorced from the parent. they can still qualify to be sponsored by the child, or the stepchild still qualifies to be sponsored by the parent, the step parent. So great question. Keep putting those questions in the comments. I see one here. Does that topic apply in a VAWA situation? Great. This is exciting, an exciting question, and it's very relevant. Absolutely. It qualifies. So under VAWA, this is where you're being mistreated by a U.S. citizen or a legal permanent resident, a spouse, a parent, or a child. The child has to be under 21 and unmarried. And in the parent situation where the child is mistreating, the son or daughter has to be a U.S. citizen, and they have to be 21 and up. And they have to be the one that are mistreating the parent, but it qualifies as long as the marriage occurred before the child turned 18. VAWA the protections and the relief provided under VAWA will still apply here to step parents and the stepchild. So keep putting those questions in the comments. 321 Shanto. Okay, I'm so sorry that your phone got stuck. Let me see. So let me repeat what I said before. What do I need to petition my stepdad? My mom has passed away. You'll have to show the relationship. So you're going to have to show that there was a marriage. You have to show that there was that your mom was your mom by showing your birth certificate as well as the marriage certificate. And that's also going to prove that the marriage occurred before you were 18 years old. Because in order for this to qualify, you still would have had to be under 18 at the time that your stepdad married your mom. Hi there in Boston. It's nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi and tuning in. So put your questions in the comments. I have been talking about the step relationship, but I have even more exciting information. This is not sponsoring a child, sponsoring a parent. Is not only just limited to the step relationship. You could also sponsor your step sibling. The same rules apply. Of course, you do have to show that your parents got married before you were 18. But if you can show that, a sibling can apply for their step sibling. So that is also an exciting piece of news here. All right, keep putting those questions in the comments. I am here to answer your questions. So drop those questions in and I will answer. So far I saw some really good questions and I'm waiting for more. Now I'm usually here Mondays through Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern time, around 4 p.m. Eastern time. So if you have any general immigration questions that you'd like to ask, here is going to be where you can get those answers to the questions. I don't provide personalized legal advice. That's the only thing. Is the information I'm giving you is general information. And so if you want personal legal advice, for example, if your question is very, very specific, then you should get legal advice regarding your case, because here what I do is I provide information that's meant to empower you with knowledge about your journey, your immigration journey, but it is not there to guide you on how to act on your own, or it's not there as advice to go and do something on your own. You should definitely get the representation to protect yourself. So at what point does a filing process begin for the stepchild in VAWA situation? So I'm not sure. What I will do is I will describe the process, and it is like any other relationship. It has, once at the point that you determine you qualify, preferably when you're under 21, you can go ahead and file for VAWA as long as you're being mistreated by the U.S. citizen or legal permanent resident parent, step parent. Now, with this step, it's going to depend on age. If you're the stepchild and you're under 21, then you could apply, and the step parent is a U.S. citizen, you could apply for adjustment of status, your work permit, and your travel document. And that is because you're considered the immediate relative of a U.S. citizen. That means there's no wait list for an immigrant visa number. However, if you are 21 or up, then you fall into another category, and you will not be able to apply for the adjustment of status until your immigrant visa number, your priority date, is current. And that's a whole, talking about the priority date is going to be a whole other live. But what you would have to do is you would wait for your VAWA to be approved. You would still gain status, still can be placed on deferred action, still get your work authorization. And then as soon as the VAWA is approved and your immigrant visa number becomes available, you can then apply for adjustment of status for the permanent residence. So the benefit though of the VAWA, even if you cannot apply right away for adjustment of status, the benefit is they still make a decision. They'll make a decision within a year and a half to 2 years. And after that, when they make the decision, you would be able to get your work permit and move forward while you're waiting for the opportunity to apply for adjustment of status. And you can do all of that while staying in the United States. All right. So great questions. Now I am going to head on over to Instagram, where I will continue this live. So what you can do is head on over to Instagram with me. I'm usually on Instagram about 4:30. So if you don't see me here or catch me here, you'll catch me on Instagram. I'm the Immigration Attorney on Instagram. Now, if this video was helpful to you, like, subscribe, because this will help other people to get the information they need to empower themselves through this journey. And it will also give them the ability to seek the help from an immigration attorney, such as myself, to move forward in their journey. So like, subscribe, follow if you're on TikTok, and you can continue to get updates and join me on the lives Mondays through Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you so much for your time. Join me on Instagram in a quick minute. I'm the Immigration Attorney, same as here, the Immigration Attorney. If you want to schedule an appointment, go to the link in the profile, go to the link on the About page, and it will lead you to the website, and you'll see the phone number, you'll see the contact form, and you will see the chat. We even have a chat. And as long as the scheduling coordinators are available, they're available up until 7:30 p.m. every day, you can get the assistance to go ahead, schedule, and confirm your appointment. Have a great evening. Thank you for your questions on YouTube. Thank you for your questions on TikTok. I'll be back tomorrow. In the meantime, you can go ahead and check out my other videos, and then like, subscribe, follow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.